Hello everyone, this is Dannah McKellar Ntaka again. And if you followed me on Instagram and YouTube last fall, you will remember when I acquired this house. It is in the older section of my hometown called North Tyler. It's the north side of town, and here, this is my last stop before I get on the road. This is the one room that I can be in and be warm while my workers are working. So I'm all packed up and ready to go. I've got masks. There's my laptop that needs to go into my briefcase that's down there on the floor. If you remember when I bought this house, there was an ugly brownish carpet on the floor, and when I pulled up the carpet I could see that there were some really nice floors there. But the one issue, that's my herb garden, the one issue here in this house is that there's no subflooring. So you can see there's a little bit of the carpet padding left. I didn't even bother to finish scraping that up right now because this beautiful floor, as historic and hardwood as it is going to have to become the subfloor. We're going to do a heated floor underneath the new floor that we'll put on. So the way that will work is the existing floor will become the subfloor. The electricians will wire this coil, kind of like a snake. It'll be wound around back and forth and back and forth. And then another layer of new updated hardwood floors will go on top of that. So then we'll have 2 layers of flooring. This house is on pier and beam, which means that it sits up about 2.5 feet off from the ground. You can see right there I am using my ironing board as a final checkpoint to make sure that I have all the files that I need. Now, Tyler is 88 miles east of Dallas. Even though the University of Texas at Tyler is here and UT Health Science Center, they now have residency programs and state-of-the-art research centers. I'm a big city girl. I live in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. I actually live in the suburbs of Dallas in a little town called Rockwall, because Rockwall has water. It has Lake Ray Hubbard, and being near Lake Ray Hubbard reminds me of being on the East Coast. I'm a beach girl. Anyway, so Rockwall is about 28 miles east of Dallas, and that puts me about an hour and 10 minutes away from my parents. It also puts me maybe about 35 or 40 minutes away from work in the interior of Dallas. And then my office is on the south side of Dallas in DeSoto. So I can get back and forth all across the DFW area. All right, I'm packed up and I gotta move these last few things out to my truck. I'll take a final walk around the house, make sure that my work vehicle that I donated to the Campus of Care is locked and secured. My family knows where to find the spare key to the house. They also know how to come and crank my vehicle up at least once a week and make sure that it stays in good working order. And I'm off to the place that I really consider to be home, which is the East Coast. Thanks for traveling with me. Bye-bye. Also, I might say that Mondays are my off days, so I'm choosing to travel on Mondays so that by the time I get to Atlanta, I can log in, check with my students, I can get on top of my work, and I should be there 3, maybe 5 days. It just depends on when I get the feeling to do that last leg of my trip, which will be based upon where I am with work. As you can see, I am doing listening to a lecture here that the students have to listen to. You can't assign work to someone that you haven't actually done yourself. So Georgetown University has a wonderful bioethics set of lectures, so sometimes you can make your work easier by just assigning work that other places have already done. The same way with the Centers for Disease Control and OSHA, we don't have to rewrite those lectures. We can just assign some of those lectures to our students. All right, I'm going now. Bye-bye.